Welcome, everybody, to the BC Football Show, Valley Huskers edition. In the BC Football Conference, otherwise known as the BCFC, of our Canadian Junior Football League, the Valley Huskers are hard at work in the off-season.
In this edition of the BC Football Show, we'll be focusing on head coach Bob Reiss, the 2018 winner of the Ranji Matu Head Coach of the Year Award in the BCFC, and also the Gord Curry Coach of the Year Award in the CJFL.
Also up on today's show, we'll have a couple questions of the new president of the Valley Huskers, Tom Caverly, and his take on being awarded the best football logo in Canada. It's a fun, off-season, countrywide poll of all the top football logos in all of Canada.
Today, we'll get an opportunity to talk about the 2021 season and a quick interview with a couple local prospects. We'll also touch on the alumni and what they're doing to help support the cause.
First of all, as promised, let's start with local football star from the GW Grizzlies, running back linebacker, Jaden Claussen. Thanks very much for doing this for us, Jaden. We really appreciate it. To you, what is the number one reason guys should consider playing for the Valley Huskers?
For me personally, it's nice to play in front of local people, just because I grew up here. It's great to meet new people from all over, because we bring in people from all over too. Great coaching staff. Coach Reiss is a great coach to play for, and it's just a good team. It's nice to play, nice field.
Ian's mentioned that you've played multiple positions in the past. What positions have you played, and what's your future hold for you in football?
My old positions where I played running back and defensive end for GW Graham High School. Now for the Valley Huskers, I play outside linebacker. I love it. It's great. It's a learning curve. It's nice to learn how to play it. And I just hope to play university football somewhere. Just go out and just see what happens, I guess. Hopefully the recruiting process is good, and just hope I can play good to show people.
Next, as promised, head coach Bob Reiss. This will be Coach Bob's 5th season as head coach of the Valley Huskers. After 3 years on the field, like everyone else across the BCFC and even the CFL for that matter, had to take the 2020 season off because of our current pandemic. And in efforts not to let this slow him down one bit, and with his desire to make the 2021 season his best yet, Bob is hard at work making sure the Huskers have a successful year ahead. Chill TV's Don Lane caught up with Bob and his new truck.
Don Lane, Chill TV with Bob Reiss, the head coach of the Valley Huskers, and something that is being seen around town, and you will see more of it, and that is some great marketing, but this phenomenal truck with the Valley Huskers. If you can see the logos, Camano, as well as Chilliwack Ford, Save On Foods, Kinetic is involved. We'll talk about them in just a moment. Bob, the big thing is this is a phenomenal promotional tool that will aid people being aware of what the Huskers are all about.
Oh, 100% it is. And kudos to all of our sponsors for putting that together, and certainly our board of directors for having the vision to see this and see where this program's going. And this certainly makes a statement about where we think this program's going and what we want to do. So it's been awesome, and it's certainly something that catches your eye.
Let's talk about the team itself. We have, spring camps coming up, and crossing our fingers that we will have a football season.
Oh man, I hope we sure have a football season. We've put a lot of work into this roster in the last little while. We've had now, 2 recruiting classes. So spring camp, I don't think we're going to have spring camp, but across the league we're not doing spring camp. So we're solidifying our roster, and our opening day roster will be, a big one, and that's kind of what we're going to carry through training camp and into potentially a season, hopefully.
Off air, we were talking about strengthening coaching and other things, as well as some of the parts of the football team you really want to work on and improve.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. We've taken advantage, I guess you could say, of the long off season that we've had. We've put in a full-time strength and conditioning program that is paying dividends for our local group. We're gonna have some local stars on this team this year that are in key positions. So that's something that can be directly attributed to what we've put in the off season. We've had an outstanding 2 recruiting classes. We're bringing in a lot of really good offensive linemen this year. That is something that we've struggled to find in the past. So certainly, I'm looking forward to seeing what this group coming in can do. And We have a veteran group now too. For the, some of our guys are 4 years into this system. So, I expect good leadership and also a really, really good recruiting class coming in.
Bob, one thing that we've been talking about volunteering, we've been talking about between the lines, but it's the game experience. It is a family experience.
Oh, 100%. And again, I gotta, give credit again to our board, who's been outstanding in coming up with new ideas and how to engage our fans and how to just bring up the level of our game experience. So we're talking halftime shows and some pregame stuff and involving some of the younger teams and, something that ups the value. Not only, I'm very confident in the value we're putting on the field, but it's always nice for the kids to have a full family environment, that there's something going on at halftime and in between plays. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what we do with this group and certainly continuing to make this an event and something that the people at Chilliwack and the local communities in Abbotsford and Mission, look forward to attending each and every week. So, we get 5 home games and we're going to put on a show every one.
After the break, Ian will be sitting down with Huskers' new team president, Tom Caverly.
Every team and every head coach needs a strong leader to make the organization successful. For the Valley Huskers, that's President Tom Caverly. Tom and some of the other new executive members have just recently come on the board of directors in 2020. But Tom's hit the road running already, getting lots done. Welcome, Tom.
Thanks, Ian.
First, it's tough to mention that the Valley Huskers without recognizing that you guys are the proud owners of the best football logo in all of Canada. What does that mean to you guys to start this new season?
It means so much to us, and I'll tell you why. I mean, one of the things when myself and the new board got together, we talked about the branding of the Huskers and how we would do that. And really, this logo contest really just landed in our lap, and we couldn't ask for anything better than that, because truly the whole point about branding is you get people to know who the Huskers are, and this did it all by itself.
Well, not only was I following along, but I was making sure that I voted as well. We beat the McGill University Redbirds from Montreal in round 1. Our BCFC counterparts in Kamloops for a little bit of BC pride. Then the Acadian Axemen from Nova Scotia. I think we won that round against the Regina Thunder by 15 votes. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, wow. 15 votes. Can you think how that would have happened? And truly, there's a couple times I thought there's no way we're making it to the next round. But it's just the fact that we, as a board, somehow caught on. We started generating that momentum. We started reaching out. And that's, that whole community involvement that really helped us win that contest.
As I was following along, it looks like beating the CJFL and the U Sports teams. It's like we won the Canadian Bowl and the Vanier Cup all in one. And of course, both of us are proudly adorning our Huskers logos today. So that's fantastic. So clearly football doesn't just operate through the trenches though, or between the sidelines. There's a lot of hard work happening behind the scenes. What have the Huskers been doing as far as football operations to add to this already football hungry community?
Well, one of the things, like when we get together as a board, we're looking for new ideas to engage the communities. And one of our board members, Amanda Johnson, she's done a fantastic job with this Ready, Set, Read with the Huskers program. And what it's designed to do is engage elementary students, engage the schools. And what we have is a Husker, one of our leaders of tomorrow, reading to elementary students, and it's going to be streamed throughout the schools. That's fantastic.
That's fantastic because, of course, the new community branding, our football connects communities and develops leaders for tomorrow. You guys are doing your part to help that.
Oh, for sure. And when we talk about communities, we're talking about Abbotsford, Mission, Chilliwack, and it's how our program engages those communities that as a player you're looking at, that's what I want to do tomorrow. I want to be a leader in my community, and we're setting the stage for success in that, while at the same time offering a fantastic sport to those people in those communities.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Tom. And finally, what message would you like to send out to the Valley football fans about how important it is to get behind this team and come out and support our Huskers?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, come out and watch the Huskers play. And the other big consideration is that we're always looking for billets. You can go to our website to get more information about that. But if truly you want to see one of our Huskers players in your home, treat them as one of your own, there's nothing better and rewarding as going down that road.
That's fantastic, Tom. I'm looking forward to see the product on the field this year. It's going to be great.
Thanks, Ian.
Next up, another one of our local football stars from the Sardis Falcons. Quarterback Josh Jansen has decided to join the ranks with the Valley Huskers. He'll be coming up next.
Thanks for joining us, Josh, and thank you for taking some time out of your training. What do you hope to get out of the 2021 season?
Yeah, well, this year we've been training for basically a full year now, just us at Exo Fitness here. We've been training hard. I mean, we're all just hoping we at least get to play games, right? We've all been working hard. We deserve it. I mean, we think we got a great team. We can make the playoffs, win some games. I mean, I've just been looking forward to playing. We haven't had the pads on in a year or two now, so just getting out there and playing is what we're hoping for.
Yeah, Josh, I've had an opportunity to see you play lots, but maybe for everybody that's watching, you can share with us, what positions have you played and what's your background in football?
So I'm a quarterback. I've been playing here in Chilliwack my whole life. Started out with the Chilliwack Giants, played there for 5 years or so, as we all do. It's a great place to play. Then I went over to high school, Sardis Falcons. They just started up a new program there. I played there for my grade 11 and 12 years, and then from there I've been hoping to play here with the Huskers, but COVID's been canceling my year, so hopefully I get to play 2021 season.
And since Josh mentioned some of the off-season training and the field work that he's been doing with Coach Bob, you'll see here some of the clips with regards to football-specific movements and drills that Coach Bob's been taking them through, lots in the last year, really trying to keep those craft honed to make sure that they're ready for the 2021 season. You'll also see some of the clips from the gym at Exo Fitness that he mentioned. They get some workout routines, they get to keep up with each other in the gym, and they get to push themselves harder so that they can compete at that next level. Well, that's a lot of information about the Valley Huskers, the 2021 edition. And I do happen to know that, Sean, didn't you happen to also play with the Valley Huskers?
I did many decades ago. When the team first started up, I was a proud member of the Huskers back in 2000 to 2003. And definitely can say it's made a lasting impression on who I am today.
Safe to say that it's changed just a little bit. A lot of it has to do with some of what you've been doing behind the scenes as well as a member of the executive. Thanks for all of your work, and thanks for putting in all that extra time.
Thanks, Ian. Well, it all comes down to football's football. So the game hasn't changed. Maybe the players have, and we went from an old grass cattle pen to a beautiful turf field that we have now at Exhibition Stadium.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Sean, and thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us at the BC Football Show. I'm Ian Parks.
And I'm Sean Curry.
And we look forward to seeing you all next time.